Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partnership.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side, just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
Yeah, he has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp... And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Back into the middle. Gets to show off his quick feet. Rummenigge driving forwards. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in a great position here. Knocks it into space. And that has been clubbed away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, nice interception. And he can clear it away. Hoeneß. And now the breakaway. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ronaldinho. Looks across and plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Danger averted for now. Oh, terrible pass. He's picked his way through. Oh, good take and a good... He's had a shot! And they've got rid. Not the most accurate pass. And he's well positioned here. Can he finish? It's in! France are back on level terms. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yaya Toure. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Yaya Toure. De Jong is the team's great visionary. Good ball. Real chance! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Tomiyasu. And the keeper's got it again. Maldini. This is De Jong. Araujo. And it's Tomiyasu. Gullit has created one goal already. And it's De Jong. And back to the keeper they go. Tomiyasu. That could spell trouble. He's given the time to pick a pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Rummenigge looking for the run. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Ernest. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely spread. The ball goes in. And Dijk can get it clear. Oh, they can break here. He's being urged to shoot. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Tomiyasu, very much a man of this moment. Can he get it through? He's in space and looking for options. Milan have their second corner now. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Lahm. And now they can spring out of defence. Picked out brilliantly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Tomiyasu. Neatly clipped into space. Kola. Great vision. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Schmeichel claims comfortably. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Over to the left. Ronaldinho. Plays it across. And it's claimed by the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So their fourth corner of the game.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo, il numero 6.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he has been fouled there. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Nedved. Lahm is onto this. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, numero 13, Yaya Touré.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. This is quite a battle.
France really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Nedved. And he's intervened well there. Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Passes short and sharp. Clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lot of problems for that defence.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, Peter, the
terrific header! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Tries a measured ball. And it's hoisted clear. Araujo gets across and deals with it. And he's managed to get rid. Neymar, played out to the left flank. Lahm receives it in a wide position.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Rooney picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete